Tuesday, February 17th, was House of Origin cutoff day. This is the deadline where bills either move forward or quietly disappear. By 5 p.m., every bill had to be voted off of the floor of its chamber of origin to stay alive. If leadership didn't call it up, the bill is done for the year. This was a make or break moment for the Tech for Teens bills we have been following. One proposal stalled, the other advanced. And what happened, or didn't, on the floor shows exactly how fragile and political this process can be. Let's break it down. Floor action is exciting because it is the first time the entire chamber weighs in. Up until this point, only committee members and the prime sponsor have publicly debated the policy. On the floor, amendments can be introduced, speeches are usually made, and final votes are cast. But here's the reality. Even bills that pass out of committee with support often never make it to the floor. That's what happened to the Personalized Addictive Feeds Bill, House Bill 1834, the bill we discussed with Attorney General Brown last week. It wasn't voted down, it simply was never called up for a vote. House Bill 1834 was a complex and controversial bill with a lot of moving parts. There were 15 amendments waiting at the bar, each one requiring debate and a vote. With only 60 days in session and a hard 5 p.m. cutoff day, leadership had to prioritize which bills move, which is a combination of having enough votes to pass and having enough time to do so. Even though the House has worked late nights, they still didn't get to the long list of bills that passed committee. House Bill 1834 was one of these bills left behind. As for the AI companion chatbot bills, Senate Bill 5984 and House Bill 2225, things got more complicated. Before floor cutoff, both versions of the bill passed the House and the Senate. Both bills were amended in their respective chambers. In the Senate and in the House, Senator Wellman and Representative Callan, the prime sponsors, introduced striker amendments to their bills.
I move that striking amendment 0637 be adopted.
A striker amendment essentially replaces the entire bill with a new version.
Strike everything after the enacting clause.
Last line.
Following.
Similar to a substitute bill raised in committee, a striker is raised on the floor. It allows lawmakers to incorporate negotiated changes all at once instead of debating dozens of separate amendments.
Well, we have made some changes to this bill in two areas specifically.
Striking amendments reflect significant behind-the-scenes conversations and adjustments designed to build broader support.
The bill still is a little bit broad with this new substitute that came on board. It tightens it and narrows it a little bit better.
After debates, Senate Bill 5984 passed the Senate.
Mr. President, there are 38 yea, 11 nay.
Having received a constitutional majority and gross substitute, Senate Bill 5984 is declared passed.
And House Bill 2225 passed the House.
We are going to be a mixed vote over here, but I'm going to speak for myself today. I do support this bill.
I'm going to speak for a no on this one, but I do want to state that I think that of the AI-related bills that we've seen this session, I think this is the best one because it's taken the most consideration and in practical terms. The reason why I'm going to speak for a no on this is because of the Consumer Protection Act.
There are 69 yeas, 28 nays, 1 excused.
Having received a constitutional majority, engrossed substitute House Bill 2225 is declared passed.
Now the bills head to the opposite chambers where they will focus on the changes made to them on the floors. Lawmakers only have 1 week to move bills along to the next step in the process. Things start moving even more quickly in the second half, and legislative priorities become even clearer. All of the topics in the Tech for Teens debate, including the role of the Consumer Protection Act and the Attorney General in enforcement, are still very much alive. Stay tuned.